So this is 85. I just got 65 fletching, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break for a little bit to work on rune crafting. So I'm going to start crafting nature runes because I do need to make 8.4k nature runes. So I'm going to start working on those and hopefully I'll knock them out. I'm not 100% certain I'm actually going to make all of them, but I would like to, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to take a break to, you know, just do that. Just to show you guys, I'm going to quickly show you guys how I'm going to be doing nature runes now. I know this isn't the best method, but this is the method I'm going to be using until, you know, for a while, until I come up with a better one. I do have my glory, but honestly, the amount of work it would take for me to work with the glory is just not worth it. Even if I did put it inside my house, it just would not be worth it, so yeah. I'm not going to be using the... But yeah, I'm not going to be using the glory. Instead, I'm going to be going and taking the fair ring, going to be doing the Artie Cloak teleport, coming up to here. And then I'm going to be running north to the Zami Mage. I'm still in single for most of the time, so I'm not worried. Though I'm very easily going to get PK'd, but I doubt it. Because most people sit over here looking for PKs, no one really looks on the other side. And then, yeah, I'm just going to do the usual spleal when it comes to this stuff. And luckily, I have a decent defense level and stuff, so I'm not worried at all. Plus, the best part about this is I don't have to worry about using runes or being on the other spellbook to cast, to repair my pouches, because I can just talk right to the dude because it's on my way. So yeah, overall, this is kind of my plan. And then from here, we're just going to go straight to Clan Wars. Because of the amount I want to have full run the entire time, I do want to go, oops. Because I want to have full run the entire time, I'm actually not going to go and use the game's necklace or anything like that. I just have it just in case I forget to replace my ring of dueling. So yeah. But overall, that's kind of the plan. So anyways, I'll catch you guys once I'm done. Okay, so I just got, this will be my last run, and I'll have 2k nature runes crafted for the day. I was going to do a tiny bit more, but I realized 2k nature runes for the day is honestly more than enough. Just considering I don't need them for a very long time, or not a very long time, but for a good while. I figured, you know what? Let's just stop here. I'll just do 2k every once in a while. Just do a little bit every once in a while. Just knock that away. I don't want to kill myself. I still have motivation to do more, but like I said, I don't want to kill myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and continue doing some fletching, because that's pretty AFK. And then I'll probably go and do a farm run, get my super compost out, put some pineapples back in, and probably just focus on fletching and maybe getting... I decided I am going to get about 1,200 more, U logs, so this way I can have 3,400 U longbows to out, rather than even, you know, doing maple longbows or whatever. I figured I might as well do U longbows for a tiny bit extra money, so that's what my thought process is. So I have some things I'm going to do, but I'm either going to woodcut, probably fletch for a little bit, and then I'll woodcut. So there you go. So I'm going to pause it for a second. I'm going to show you where we are at. Okie dokie, so now let's do this in here, and I should have 2006. One more would have been 2007. Oh well, anyways, so we got that many nature runes. I am gonna need about 10,000 more cosmic runes, but I figure I'm gonna do that once I get 59 rune crafting, which I will get after I make the 8,400 nature runes. So that's kind of my thought process. So I'm gonna pretty much turn all of these pure essence, there's this pure essence, about, you know, 6,400 of these into nature runes, and after that I'm gonna do some temple trekking for this. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. But like I said, I am gonna go and do myself a farm run real quick, and yeah. So I'm gonna do myself a farm run and then do some fletching. So I decided to take a break from skilling for a little bit. I got 67 fletching, and I already done 5 kills of crazy archaeologists. So basically my thought process is I wanted to go and eventually get a rune crossbow, and I decided that my first Slayer point purchase is actually going to be broad bolts. Now I already know Slayer rings are significantly better, and there are way better things I should be getting. I'm not going to play dumb. I'm well aware. But the fact of the matter for me is I would much rather, I would much rather get the broad bolts first. It allows me to do so much more content a lot easier, just because of the fact that broad bolts are a lot better. I don't want to have to, than bone bolts, and I don't want to have to constantly be using bone bolts. I'm tired of using a bone crossbow and bone bolts. I've been using them
forever, and I'm 78 ranged. I need a break from it. So what I decided to do is that once I get my broad bolts, I am going to want to use, once I get enough points for broad bolts, I'm going to want to use those for my ranging instead. So what my decision has been is I'm going to do a little bit of Crazy Archaeologist here just to mix up the episode. We're not changing anything in this episode. The goals are still the same. We're still going to get the 70 fletching, craft all those bows, and then alch them. That's pretty much the general standpoint for this episode, but I also figured we might want to spice it up a little bit here and there, and I figured Crazy Archaeologist is a good way to do that. So I will catch you guys once I get it. So far I've only gotten, I got a red D-hide body, mud runes, 3k gold, 10 white berries, and I think that was it. There might be one thing. Oh, silver ore, 40 notes of silver ore, which is nice. That was nice. So I currently am at the drop rate for the Crazy Archaeologist to drop the rune crossbow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not necessarily gonna finish this trip. I'm gonna do a couple more kills this trip and see what we get. We've been pretty unlucky. We haven't gotten any emeralds, and I have gotten some silver ore. I think it was like 2-3 drops of silver ore, but aside from pretty basic shit, we've been pretty unlucky. I did get a new amulet of power, so I guess that's good, but I don't know. Pretty unlucky though. I mean, we're at the drop rate, so I'm just gonna kind of finish up this this inventory, not completely, but I'm gonna do a couple more in this inventory, and then we'll see. I might even just finish it up, you know, because I only have 273 death runes left. These are all my death runes, by the way. I have no more, so I'll probably just finish up whatever I can here, and then go from there. So whether I run out of food, prayer, or runes first, I'm gonna leave. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'll catch you guys once the inventory's finished. Finally, only had to go 3 kills over, but that is perfectly fine with me. So for those of you who don't know, the rune crossbows are 5 and 128 drop rate, which with some simple math will tell you that pretty much means the drop rate is 1 and 26. I'll pull the calculator here. So 128 divided by 5, that's 5 and 25.6. We can round up to 128. Now, which makes it an uncommon drop. Now, for a matter of perspective, the dragon arrows are rare, and I got those 2 times, and I also got the 1 in 256 drop chance of a malediction ward on top of this. So pretty much I got 2 rare drops. I actually got 3. I got the malediction ward, which was, you know, significantly rarer than this, probably about, you know, I would say about 10 times rarer. So I want to be rather quick with this because I did this 2 times. It took me about 4 minutes. Basically, I'm going and I'm turning. I had about 1,000 steel bars in my bank from going. I think it was like 30 something to 40 smithing. So I'm going and I'm turning all those steel bars into steel bolts. So this way I could have something to use for my rune crossbow in case I get a task where I can safe spot it and I want to use a good ranged weapon. So if I get like a black demon task, for example, where they have a little bit higher defense and I don't exactly want to use bone bolts on them. So there you go. Okay, I just turned all of those into steel bolts, and I got myself over half a level of fletching, so that was pretty awesome. I didn't even consider that, but yeah, we got a bunch of steel bolts now. So that was that's pretty awesome. We can use those for things, and stuff and whatnot. And just so you guys understand the difference, I will put this stuff on. So I have no range bonus. Show you guys, nothing whatsoever. So if I put on the bone crossbow here, you can see my range is plus 42, and then with this I have a plus 49. Obviously the bone crossbow is a little bit faster than normal crossbows, but that doesn't mean too much in my opinion. You know, it is just slightly faster. Meanwhile, this is 90, so it's over double the accuracy, so that means I'm going to hit significantly more. That means over 2 times as much, which means that even though this is less, even though this is like 1.5 times faster than this, I'm hitting over 2 times as many times. So what that means is it pretty much cancels out the effectiveness in that. The range strength of the bone bolt is only 49. If I take this and have this here, I'm also going to be hitting slightly harder with this. So overall, this setup with just these 2 is already better than the bone crossbow and bone bolts. So that's why I decided to upgrade, in case anyone was curious. So I wanted to end the episode here. I know there hasn't been a whole lot, but I feel like there's been some progress. So I just finished fletching the 3,000 U logs and U longbows. I just need to, you know, actually string them. But I wanted to end the episode here because for 2 reasons. One, I have a more proper episode planned out, and if I were to turn this episode into a more proper one, it would just be super long, and I figure I'm not gonna butcher this episode. So next episode is gonna be a better one. Basically what the plan is, I'll go over it now, so this way if you guys have a kind of a heads up for next episode. I'm gonna be doing Wilderness Slayer. I'm gonna try to get up to 20 Slayer tasks done. I don't know how many I'm gonna get done for the next episode, but preferably 20 or maybe more. Basically I want to get 600 points from Wilderness Slayer. At that point I'm gonna go and spend all those on Slayer rings and broad bolts. The reason for that is so this way I can get this. Plus, Wilderness Slayer is actually giving me pretty good experience, I'm not gonna lie. I have a Hellhound task, which is good experience, and I just get some pretty tasks that are very easy to get lots of experience from, so I'm pretty happy about that. I did get one that I didn't really like, which was Bandits, but it's not that bad. It's just, they're so long, because you have to kill like 100 of them, and it's like, come on, dude. Like, they're just so annoying. But past that, I'm also going to work on, once I get Wilderness Slayer done, I'm going to work on some smithing. I'm also going to be working on some fletching. I'm going to be working on my wood cutting as well, because I do need to get the yew logs done for the 4,000. So I'm going to be doing a nice mix of things. As for what I'm doing for wood cutting, I'm still thinking of sticking to yews all the way up to level, I think it was 81. So I'm still kind of had that game plan in my head, so this way I can just cut and fletch, cut and string all those yew longbows up to 80. This way I can go up to 80 fletching that way, and then from there I'm gonna go and kind of repeat the process of going from 70 fletching up to I'm gonna go and just pretty much cut magic logs up to higher fletching. I don't know what fletching level I want to stop at. If I were to be real, 95 would probably be the stopping point for me, so I can make dragon darts. But at the same time is like, what am I gonna use dragon darts on? Like, I'm being real here. So I don't really know. I mean, I'm still gonna cut magic logs. I feel like magic logs are gonna be my best bet until probably, honestly, close to 99. I know it sounds pretty sad, but it's true. I do plan on cutting magic logs from level 81 all the way up, not necessarily to 99. I mean, who knows, maybe up to 99, but redwood logs have no use for me unless we give them a nice, a proper fletching thing I can do, like, what, 92 fletching? I mean, maybe, but even still, those things are annoying to make. You have to use nails and stuff, and I just feel like it's not efficient. So, I mean, maybe, who knows? I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but for the most part, I'm going to be working on wood cutting in the background to AFK, going to work on fletching and, kind of cahoots of it. I'm going to start some Wilderness Slayer, going to be doing some rune crafting, and also doing some smithing, and I'm also going to work on getting Swan Song done so I can finally start catching monkfish. The thing is, I kind of want to get the wood cutting up to level 81 first, because the second I get Swan Song done, I guarantee you I'm going to AFK fishing until I get up to, like, I think it's 82 is what I need for minnow fishing. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, 82. I'm going to just AFK till 82 on this character, and I'm going to catch 82 levels, or 20 levels with the monkfish from 62 all the way up to 82. I already know it. I already know what I'm going to do. So anyways, I want to end the episode here, and I want to say thanks for watching, and be sure to look after the next episode.